Hi, this is Lisa with CrochetMore.com. In this video, I'm going to discuss how to find the center pull strand of yarn in a skein of yarn. This one is a Caron Simply Soft, and if you'll notice, and some skeins have this, other skeins do not. There's a little note here that says that the pull skein is in the direction of this little arrow. As you can see, that's the end you can pull from the center. You can also tell that that would be the end if you would look at the end that comes out of this end, the yarn tail. It kind of loops up and goes under the label. So that's that kind of yarn. Now we have a Bernat Baby's Breath, and this one, you can see there is a yarn tail here. That is the outside yarn because it comes from underneath the label, so we're not going to use that end. So your pull strand would be from the other end. So that's one tip. If you can find the outside, you know the inside strand comes from the opposite end. This one is a Bernat Baby Sport, and this one doesn't say on the wrapper which end is which. So we can see there's a strand coming from underneath the wrapper here, and that's a good indicator that this is the wrong end. So we're going to go back around to this end to look for our center pull strand. And sometimes they're really difficult to find. I've been known to pull the whole center of a skein out. You just keep trying to get to the main center of the coil of yarn, and this is going to be one of those that's very difficult. You just keep working with it. It's going to be one we have to pull it out. So the best way I can tell you, you just grab the center and pull, and then just look for it. And let's see, we're a little closer. This can be a little annoying. Sometimes I've had to pull almost half of the skein out of the center before I could find the actual end of it. Also, when your yarn's tangled like this, you don't want to pull on the strands tight. You want to be very loose with it when you have a knot. If you pull it tight, there's just about next to no chance that you'll get it undone. But if you're easy with it, then the knots will come out fairly easily. So you just keep working back after you get the yarn started out of the end. And it's still in there somewhere. Okay. There are some brands of yarn that don't have a center pull skein. If they're wound in a ball instead of a skein, then chances are you're not going to have a center pull strand to work with. Almost. And we finally found the center pull strand for that skein. So once you've pulled all this out, you can see all this is a big pile. Then you're going to, until you get ready to use it, you're just going to wind that yarn loosely around the end of your skein. and then just tuck that. I like to tuck it under what I've wound so you can find it later. And that's how you find the center pull strand on a skein of yarn.